Hello and welcome to Hot as Hell with Chrissy, the podcast where we talk about everything mindset, body, fitness, menopause, business, careers, life, everything and anything to do with living your hottest life as a 40 plus woman. Today, I want to talk about why you should join Hotter Than Hell. I'm going to talk to you about what Hotter Than Hell is, why I created it, and who it's for, who it's not for, because I'm bringing it back starting on the 14th of September. I am super excited and I wanted to talk to you about exactly what it is. So, without further ado, I'm going to get straight into it. I want you to know that Hotter Hell Than Hell isn't another diet. It's not another exercise plan. It's not a get shredded really quick plan or anything like that. Hotter Than Hell is my signature 4 week program that is your first step towards building your hot life. Okay. It shows you how to set higher standards for yourself that enable you to build and live that hot life. And it shows you how to get past all of the mindset BS and drama that you've been putting in your way forever. So I want to start by telling you where I came up with the idea of Hotter Than Hell. Now, Hotter Than Hell is almost a year old. And well, in fact, the idea is a year old. I was dancing around my kitchen last July to the song Hotter Than Hell by Dua Lipa and singing away in my own little bubble. And suddenly everything became clear to me. I just had this epiphany, right? Because last year had been a really big year for me. I had got myself into photo shoot condition. I'd had that photo shoot. I'd had other photo shoots as well. So, not just a fitness shoot, a brand shoot. I'd booked myself onto 2 retreats. I'd really grown my business. And I had started to notice as I was looking back just how much my life, my confidence, my relationships, everything had completely changed. And when I was doing that crazy dancing in the kitchen, I realized that everything that had got me to that moment, which in that moment I was so happy. I felt healthy. I felt super confident in my body. I felt free at the age of 45. And I realized that everything that had led me to feel, because I was singing the song, I'm hot like hell. And I was like, yeah, I am hot like hell. And I didn't just mean it, I look hot like hell. I meant I feel hot like hell. I'm living hot like hell, like everything. And I realized that what got me there was not doing specific workouts. It was not eating a specific calorie number. It was not eating a specific meal plan. It wasn't that I'd changed a breakfast or something like that. But it was that I had finally started to show myself that I matter too. And whilst I will always say that my coach absolutely 100% helped me to get into that photo shoot condition because she gave me the accountability and she gave me the support on the days when I was absolutely knackered, because that's what coaches do. The things that enabled me to get into that condition were things that I have had been working on for 5 years previous. Things that I had been learning and implementing and bringing into my coaching, things that really sit under that umbrella of I matter too. And doing all of that, showing myself that I matter too, helped me to stay consistent with all of the other actions, to do all of that whilst being menopausal and suffering really badly with my sleep, to help me to do all of the habits and the behaviors that I needed to do to get the body of my dreams and the confidence to match and the life to match. And it really showed me that actually it was all of those actions that got me into the best shape of my life. I didn't get into the best shape of my life and then suddenly feel confident and hot and, you know, like on fire all of the time. And I realized in that moment that I needed to package this up and show other women how to do it. Because if I feel like that at the time at 45, but now at 46, I fully believe that other women 40, 50, and beyond deserve to feel like that too. And I realized that when I started to treat myself like I matter to, everything else just fell into place. But you know what? It took me years to get that far. It took me years. I share on my social media lots of pictures of me, mainly from my 30s, because actually I wasn't in many pictures in my 20s, but I was on and off diets, plans, programs, you know, coaches, mentors, all sorts from my mid 20s through to turning 40. And I was never happy with my body, with how I was, with my life. I went through my 20s doing Weight Watchers and all of the fads. And then in my 30s, I literally punished my body into submission. I also had a little bit of a period of abusing laxatives in my mid 20s, which was delightful. And it was towards the end of my 30s and turning into, you know, going into my 40s that I started to treat myself, like I said, like I matter too. And started to create a body and a life that was literally hotter than hell. And so I want you to know that this came from me really feeling like there wasn't something like this out there, that there weren't other coaches doing something like this. You know, it was very focused on the workouts, on the food, on ticking off habits. And actually, what I wanted to do is I wanted to take everything that I'd learned and I wanted to present it to you in a way that showed you that if you start treating yourself like you matter too, if you start treating yourself like you are hotter than hell, you can become hotter than hell because everything else becomes so much easier. So that's where hotter than hell came from. It was literally dancing around my kitchen to one of my favorite songs after having like the best 6 months of my life. So I want to tell you who Hotter Than Hell is for. So if you are a woman who is 40 plus and you have spent your whole adult life searching for happiness and confidence in yet another diet program or plan, then Hotter Than Hell for you. It's for you if you've hit your 40s or your 50s or older and you feel lost and uncomfortable in your body and in your life and like you just don't fit anymore into the life that you had before. Something feels different and something has changed and you just feel like a bit lost. It's for you if you keep thinking to yourself, I need to get back to my 20 or 30 something self and then I'll be happy. And that's thinking about, you know, the body I had when I was 20 or 30 something, the weight I was when I was 20 or 30 something, like the feeling of confidence I had when I was 20 or 30 something. And I'm telling you, you probably did not appreciate your body or the life or the confidence that you had back then either. That is who Hotter Than Hell is for. You know, maybe also you have never needed to diet in your life. Maybe you kind of have hit your 40s or 50s, your hormones have started to change, and you've maybe started to feel less confident in yourself, your clothes aren't fitting the way that they used to, and you just don't feel like you anymore. But maybe you've never had to diet, you've never had to think about food or exercise before. So, this is exactly who Hotter Than Hell is for. And inside the program, I'm going to teach you that you don't need to go backwards to your 20 or 30 something self, that in fact, you can love who you are right now, and that you can create the life and the body and the mindset of your dreams, the one that you've always wanted, by changing a few things about the way you go through your day. Okay. Now, that's who Hotter Than Hell's for. This is who Hotter Than Hell is not for. Hotter Than Hell is not for you if you are looking for a quick fix, because it isn't that. Okay. I am not giving you a quick fix. Hotter Than Hell is for you if you are after some kind of summer shred, right? Or post summer shred, because it's not coming back till September. It's not for you if you want a calorie controlled meal plan. I'm not going to work out your calories and then give you a really restrictive and fixed meal plan. It's not for you if you want 28 days of balls to the wall hit workouts. And if it's not for you, it is most definitely not for you if you are not willing to put in the work and effort that I am going to ask of you for 28 days. Okay. It is 28 days of work. Okay. It is going to require you to put in effort. And if you're not willing to do that for 28 days, then this isn't the place for you. Now, as I said at the beginning of this podcast, it is the first step you will take towards building your hot life. And if you've kept an eye on my emails, my social media recently, you will know that I have changed from being the mum boss to the hot life. And there is a whole story about that, and I will put that in another podcast and release that for next week. But I thought this was the most important one to release this week. But this is your first step towards building your hot life, because it starts by teaching you simple tools and techniques that you can take daily that will help you feel as hot as hell from the minute you wake up, have more energy, set boundaries and stick to them, hold higher daily standards for yourself, learn how to take control of your thoughts and emotions so that they don't sabotage you, learn the simple daily habits that will get you the body of your dreams, and build your confidence day by day. Okay, that is what this program is going to give you. So let's talk about what's actually inside Hotter Than Hell. Okay, so I don't want you to worry. I've said that this isn't a plan, a get shredded quick program, that it's not 28 days of hit workouts, but I want you to know that you do still get nutrition and workout support. Not because I want to bully you into changing your body, but because I truly believe that if you honor and respect and treat your body like it's your actual home, it will reward you. Okay. You'll get daily prompts and small activities they come in the form of micro lessons that will help you to change the way that you are thinking. They're going to help you to change the way that you are treating yourself. Right. So if you are someone that keeps self-sabotaging, that is on again, off again, that has a few good days and then the weekend hits and it's like, then this is going to change the way that you are treating yourself. It's going to change the unhelpful and limiting beliefs that you have about yourself, your life, your body, and your abilities. And each of these lessons is designed to get you thinking and get you taking action in ways that you've probably never taken action before. So be prepared for a challenge. I will be challenging you. Within Hotter Than Hell, you'll get two personalized check-ins from me. Now, these are what my VIP one-to-one and my membership, my VIP membership clients get. These are absolute gold. Okay, so across the 4 weeks, you will get two personalized check-ins from me, one in week one, one in week three. And what that means is you will complete a reflection form that comes into me, and you will then get personalized feedback from me that will help you to course correct, help you solve some of the challenges that you're coming out, and give you that personalized support to help you reach your goals. You will have a community of other women who are going through the program with you, but also because my Hot Life membership clients have already been through Hotter Than Hell, they will be going through it again with you. And this is also gold because they've been through it a couple of times themselves. They love it so much, they come back and do it again. You're not just getting me as a coach, you're getting them as a coach as well, right? So they're also working with you to prove to themselves that they matter too, and they are building their hot life one day at a time. You'll get access to loads of additional tools and resources and videos and voice notes around health, around mindset, around nutrition, just sometimes random thoughts about life. And you'll also get access to twice live weekly workouts. They're also recorded and added to a library of over 100 workouts. So you don't need to have a gym membership if you don't want to have one. You want to work out from home, that's perfect. You have that as well. And of course, if you have a gym, get your teeth in, Chrissy. If you have a gym membership and you want to mix up your workouts, then there's gym workouts in there too, right? So that's the ABCs. That's what you get inside Hotter Than Hell. One additional thing to add. There is a VIP option inside Hotter Than Hell. And as part of that VIP option, you get a one-to-one call with me. Okay, which is called a Fire It Up call. And what we will do is we will go through a couple of things. Firstly, we will go through what's been holding you back before, and we will fire you up and create a plan that keeps you feeling motivated and on plan all the time. We'll create I say motivated, no one is motivated all of the time. Motivation is a myth. But what will happen is on the days you don't feel motivated, you'll have a backup plan, right? These calls are absolute gold, and as a VIP, you get them for half price. What we'll also do is, if nutrition and movement is something you really want to focus on, we'll create a personalized plan inside that call as well. Okay. Now, here's some of the frequently asked questions that I get about Hotter Than Hell. First one is, how much weight will I lose? And one thing that I want to really make clear is I'm not going to focus on weight loss in Hotter Than Hell. Yes, I will absolutely give you, as I've already said, nutrition and workout support. We'll set some daily standards for you, which are the daily habits that are going to get you to your goal, but I'm not going to focus on a weight loss number. Okay, the women that go through this and the women that take it all on board and put it into action, they have lost weight. One of my previous clients lost 7 pounds in 3 weeks, but I purposely don't call this a weight loss program because it is so much more than that. This is about all of the stuff you need to do to make the behaviors and habits that you need if you want weight loss, or if you just want to be healthy, fitter, and stronger in your 40s, 50s, and above. This helps them to stick. So we don't focus on a weight loss goal. And I am not going to promise you a certain amount of weight loss because that depends on the action that you take. Another question that I get is, do I need to have any special weights or equipment at home or a gym membership? So you can have either. I do recommend that you get yourself a couple of dumbbells or a couple of sets of dumbbells. Good weights to start with are 4 kilograms and 8 kilograms. If you're working out at home, and if you've got a gym membership, you can absolutely carry on with that gym membership. And then the third question that I get asked is, is there a payment plan? So I am recording this on Friday, the 24th of July. It's going to go out on Friday, the 24th of July. I am announcing some special bonuses and early bird pricing for Hotter Than Hell on Monday. And you're going to ask me what the date is on Monday, Monday, the 27th of July. You will only have access to those special early bird discounts, pricing, bonuses, and the option to split your payment if you are on the list for that early bird. So I will put the link into this podcast, and you need to get your name on that early bird list. Okay, they are the frequently asked questions. So we start on the 14th of September, so you have got over a month. It is 6 weeks away. 6 weeks? 6 weeks? Yeah, at least 6 weeks away. But I am talking about this now because of those early bird special bonuses. If you would like to know more about Hotter Than Hell, you want to talk to me about if it is right for you, then you should get in touch with me. I will put my details in the show notes. And don't forget to get your name on that Hotter Than Hell early bird list. Now, one other thing to remember is inside Hotter Than Hell, we do have a live call, which is super exciting. It's super helpful because you can come and ask me and my other ladies the questions that you might have and get our support on where you are trying to go. Hotter Than Hell has been life-changing. So bearing in mind, it's not even quite a year old. I've had 4 intakes, and I'm just thinking about how many women have been through that. There's like, I limit how many people come on it at one time. There's been like 50 women who have gone through it. It has been life-changing for all of them. Okay, absolutely life-changing because it has changed the way they have thought about themselves, their body, exercise, food, and their life. It is mindset magic. So you do not want to miss out on this. Check out the link in the show notes. Make sure that you get your name on that early bird list so that I can tell you more about it. And I can't wait to have you on Hotter Than Hell. Let's go. Have an awesome weekend, everyone. Bye.